Here I'll be ranking every MLB team logo. Number 30, Atlanta Braves. The Braves logo is just their team name and their team colors if a random axe that's probably racist. Number 29, Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays logo is more or less the same. Team name, team colors, and then a random star, cause I guess the Rays are composed of a bunch of stars and studs. Anyway, Tampa used to have some cool logos when they were the Devil Rays. Number 28, Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are known for their very innovative logo. I really like how the word red is covered by the color red. It kinda sums up the entire franchise as a whole. Number 27, Colorado Rockies. The Rockies used to have a pretty cool mountain range as their logo, but then they changed it to... yeah, pretty bad. 26 are the San Diego Padres. Like the Rockies, the designers must have just gone on strike or given up or something. I know it's baseball tradition to have their team initials on jerseys and caps, but maybe a little more effort than just SD in the color of feces. Number 25, Cleveland and Guardians. I personally like Cleveland's logo, but I guess the internet has been criticizing how ugly it is, so here we are at 25. Cleveland had to change their team name away from the Indians since the entire organization was deemed racist for it. They made some major improvements by including a G, angel wings, and a baseball. It kind of looks like a baseball midair heading out of the park, or it can also be a batter, the baseball the head and G the helmet. But I guess the internet wants Cleveland and the Guardians of the Galaxy to team up or something and make some kind of Groot-headed baseball. At this point, Cleveland can't get much more criticism. Just a quick reminder before I continue, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel because I'm trying to hit 500 subs. Anyway, I'm gonna breeze through these next couple ones because they're more or less the same old crap. Number 24, Washington Nationals. Just a loop-de-loop-de-w. 23, Chicago White Sox. Cool font, just boring. 22, Houston Astros. Off the bat, there's a pretty nice blend of blue and orange, but I feel like this blend of colors distracts me from the fact that it's really just a star and an H. 21, San Francisco Giants. San Fran put their team name over a baseball and called it a day. Number 20, Pittsburgh Pirates. This only earns 20 cause the yellow P has been through a lot of baseball history, but maybe try going for an actual pirate next. Number 20, Arizona Diamondbacks. The logos above should really take some inspiration off of Arizona. The D-backs didn't just take the first letter of their initial and call it a day, but they made the A look like an actual diamondback. You could see the snake fangs in the middle of the A and the rattlesnake stripe. The only problem is that their older logo used to be a really cool teal and purple. Now that we know what it used to be, the red just looks kinda bland. Number 28, Texas Rangers. The Rangers logo basically did the exact same baloney all these other logos have done by just putting a letter or a team name on a baseball. But I do like how the red, white, and blue aren't just the team's colors, but the entire state colors of Texas too. Another mediocre logo is number 17, the Oakland Athletics. The green and yellow are pretty unique colors for a sports team. These colors really show the A's culture. Oakland isn't just like any other sports team, cause they're actually a hell of a lot worse than any other sports team. But hey, let's see what Vegas does with it. 16, Miami Marlins. Kind of looks like if the Jersey Shore had a glow-in-the-dark party. But bonus points for showing something other than just a letter. Speaking of letters, number 15, LA Angels. The logo isn't that bad and the halo's a good touch. 14, Minnesota Twins. It's a nice looking T and C for the Twin Cities. 13, Detroit Tigers. The Old English is pretty recognizable, also saying that the last time this team won a World Series, Ds were probably drawn like this anyway. 12, Seattle Mariners. This logo would have been in some serious trouble if they didn't have that compass, but since they do, it's a good symbol for Seattle's nautical time. 11, Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies could have easily been 10 ranks lower, but instead of disrespecting their so-called brotherly loving fan base, I'll give them some bonus points for featuring the biggest attraction in Philly, the Liberty Bell. Now we're in the top 10, and let's start it off with the Chicago Cubs. This logo is pretty simple and boring, but it has become a long historical logo that took them from the days they were cursing at a billy goat to the day they won the World Series. Number 9, St. Louis Cardinals. This logo is also classic, and I like how the Cardinal is standing on a bat rather than a tree branch. Number 8, Kansas City Royals. The logo is simple with some blue and a crown, but you can also think of it maybe as a beer logo or a banner for the royal family. Number 7, New York Mets. This franchise is a dumpster fire, but at least they have a cool logo. There's a nice blend of orange and blue to make the famous New York City skyline, all inside of a baseball. Number 6, Baltimore Orioles. The logo's premise seemed kind of dumb at first, but Baltimore definitely pulled it off. Baltimore has a cool looking cartoon bird with an Orioles hat. Number 5, Los Angeles Dodgers. This logo isn't really a hit out of the park. In fact, that fly ball is probably heading straight into the hands of a center fielder. But these are the Dodgers, so we'll give them a pass. Number 4, Boston Red Sox. There's not much dissecting to do here, but this logo is a baseball classic dating all the way back to 1912. Number 30, Toronto Blue Jays. Instead of drawing a blue T and calling it a day, Toronto put down a cool bird mascot and added the maple leaf, telling everyone this team exclusively belongs to Canada. And number 2 are the Milwaukee Brewers. I kinda wanted to put this team at number 1. There is no other team I recall that used a glove, so Milwaukee's already looked cool at first glance with its dark blue and yellow. But I was even more impressed when I found out there was a secret M and B hidden inside the glove. Yeah, of course number 1 are the Yankees. Look, this team's just gotta be the best at everything, and their logo is recognizable and cool looking at the same time. This was created in 1946, and the logo has a red baseball, red bat, and red text. The bat goes through part of the K, and to top it all off, Uncle Sam's hat is at the very top. Anyway, subscribe, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.